Hi, everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with Audrey Now. I'm Audrey. I am in a very casual feel and look right now. So, yes, I am fine. I'm simply in a very casual look and feel. So, I did take notes for today's podcast because I was given like how to cover what we're going to cover. So, thank you. This is a healing podcast. And today, the topic is, let me find the topic, embracing change. Make it easier. Make it easy. Make change easier. Wait, program yourself for, okay, make it easy. Program yourself for change to be easier for the better. Yes, that's okay. Make it easy to change for the better. Make it easier to change for the better. That's what we're going to talk about today. First, let me take these off. I will put them on later, should I need them. First, our affirmation for today is I am enough, I do enough, I have enough, and I allow myself to evolve. I am enough, I have enough, I do enough as I allow myself to evolve. I am enough. And you are. You have enough. Most likely. You do enough. Really check what you do. You probably do. And the extraneous stuff that's just clutter, get rid of it. You'll get energized as I shift for the better, as I transform to my higher, better, easier level. And that is what is going on. Pay attention to that. Not the negative, not the fearful. That's like a game. I know it's real. I wouldn't want to be where there were guns and shooting and all that stuff. That's a no. Nonetheless, one has a certain amount of choice as to whether that is the kind of environment he, she, it, they, us, them, you choose to be in. If you'd like something different, choose it, and I will explain ways and means to shift to allow it to manifest for you, with you, and around you. So I have enough, I am enough, I do enough, as I allow myself to shift into higher vibration. Enjoy. And the breathing attunement, they told me I should do alternate nostril breathing. This is a yogic breath that I used to do with the yoga classes that we had in Chelsea, in Florida. No, no, when it was in Chelsea, it was in New York. So when I did them in Chelsea, in New York, wow, that's going back a few. Okay, different energy, different vibration, different time. Glad I did it, glad I was there, glad I'm here now. So the way you do, it's called Nadi Sudi, and it's also called alternate nostril breathing. It'll help balance both hemispheres of the brain. First, we're going to breathe in and out normally. Then we'll close the right nostril with the thumb, inhale with the left, close both like that, the pointer finger and the thumb, hold, then let go of the thumb on the right nostril, exhale, then inhale, then hold both, hold, and then exhale from the other nostril. You do alternate nostril breathing. We'll do 4 on each side. Sit comfortably. Wear comfortable, loose clothing so you could be at ease. Take off your shoes, loosen any collar or whatnot that might be tight. And allow yourself to enjoy this, baby. You're breathing. You're taking in the breath of life. Know that you could even feel, say, and know that all the energy of the world, the universe, the multiverse, can be coalesced there to give you the exact correct amount for you to help you wherever you are now and to help get you to your next level. Choose that. Allow that. And that when we're complete, we're going to sit for a moment in the silence and notice how you feel. Now, I don't know how long this will take. We've done 5 minutes and 27 seconds of the show, the podcast. We'll see what number it is when we complete. So sit comfortable when we complete this. Sit comfortably. Breathe in through your nose, both nostrils. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Close off your right nostril with your thumb and inhale through the left. Close both. Hold. Open the thumb. Exhale. Inhale from your right nostril. Close off both. Take your third finger off the left nostril and gently exhale. Inhale. Close both nostrils and hold. Open the right nostril, exhale. Inhale. Close both nostrils and hold. Release your third finger from the left nostril, exhale. Inhale. Hold. Lift your thumb and exhale. Inhale. Hold. Other nostril, exhale. Inhale. Hold. Lift your thumb and exhale. Breathe in slowly. Slowly. Four times. And notice how you feel. These are ways to balance the hemispheres of the brain and to uplift your frequency on a regular basis. I'm going to leave that light down, and I'm not opening the shutters more because it's still raining out there. And allow yourself to do this. And as you're inhaling, allow yourself to be inhaling light, love, abundance, majesty, health, wealth, harmony, peace, energy, initiative, imagination, healthy, delicious food. And as you're exhaling, you're sending to the living light, whatever you want to call it, the all-in-all, the creator, Oshun, Yamanja, Yeshua, to be transformed into lighted stuff. You no longer need. Learn what it was, be shown what your lessons were, embrace the learning of the lessons, and let go of any pain, upset, judgment, anger, rage, sadness. Simply see it as energy that's had its time, and like when you go to the bathroom, you give thanks that whatever that is coming out of you, which, by the way, can be made into fertilizer and other positive things. And let that go with gratitude that it embrace, this is the breath, the energy of the earth. Understand it is energy, and as you're exhaling it with your sovereignty, you are transforming it into something needed and blessed, whatever that might be. And our frequency stones today, I love these things. Right now I'm painting paintings. You see it? Look! They are much prettier in person. They're much more vibrant. And they all have at least one crystal on them. I actually would like more crystals now. And then there's this one. This one's heavier. You see it? Look! Shiny! Beautiful. They are actual rocks. They will help you be centered. They are part of the earth. Return it to the earth whenever you are done. You can share it with people. You can give it to other people. But they're not to be thrown into garbage. None of this is garbage. You can use it as doorstops. You can use it as jewelry. You can use it as something on which to focus and meditate. You can use it as your peace. Peace. P-E-A-C-E. Peace. Peace. P-I-E-C-E. Now, I'm going to put on my glasses once I find them. Here they are. No, they're not. All right, I just took them off. Where would I have put them? They are here. Here they are. So, I lift my frequency whenever I do a show, a podcast, when I paint, when I see a client, whether in person or virtual. I do it regularly. I do it for myself. I do it for the world. I do it for the work. I do it. So could you. That's what Yeshua did. That's what anyone who accomplished anything of moment did some form of lifting their frequency. This is one of mine. Okay, so the wisdom topic today is embracing change. Make it easier to change for the better. When you make it easier, you'll desire to do it because it'll be fun and you'll feel better. And you do. And if you're wondering, am I still involved in creating change and growth? Yes. Yes. Am I still releasing and transforming? Absolutely. Yes. There's so much. Okay. So, number one, A, program yourself for change. Program yourself for change and for the better. program yourself for that, that you are made to change and grow and transform to a better level, to a better vibration, to a more enlightened, to a healthier aspect of you. You're made that way. Some of the symptoms of shift, and we're in a shift now, the whole planet, the whole solar system, as we move through the photon belt and so many other things that I don't even want to begin to discuss, but many, 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 many. This is an amazing nexus. Some of the symptoms of change are weird sleep. Make sure you're eating healthfully because you may not want to. Make sure, drink a lot of water. You might get tired. You might sometimes feel a little bit dizzy. Make sure you sit down. Don't run around then. Don't drive. Do not. What else may be? Sometimes you may feel like you're in 2 or 3 places at once, and you might be. As a species, we're learning how to do that. We're like in the midst. We're still say we were a caterpillar morphing into a butterfly. We're still in the chrysalis, the mush, God knows what it is thing. I mean that in the most respectful way. I'm sorry it just came out that way, so I do apologize. And allow that. So those are some of the symptoms. You can look them up, symptoms of ascension. And this isn't ascension per se, but it is. Our species is shifting. We need to. Whether we're going to call ourselves Homo sapiens galactica, Homo sapiens universalis, we don't yet know, and no one has yet decided this is it. And they didn't ask me. Other people are doing this. You are far from being the only one. Whether the people that you happen to know personally are involved in doing this is only them. It's not the whole world. So if they're not, you do it anyway. Let them learn from you. Have the courage. Be brave, baby. We all have we all have choice. We all have choice. So here I'm going to ask you 2 questions. Who do you, hold on, let me see, I wrote these. So I know they're here and I went over them. So we all have choice. Who do you choose to be? Who do you choose to be? Not your conditioning, not what you think you're supposed to be. Who do you choose to be? And what are you doing? What are you being and doing to help make that happen? To have it occur. You don't just sit. There are actions that have to be taken. This is still 3rd dimensional reality, and actions count. So, who do you choose to be? And what actions, belief systems, thoughts are you having and actions taking to have who you choose to be actually occur? And then keep going over this and take more, reassess, allow yourself. Have you gotten there? And don't wait when you want to celebrate because something good happened, do it. You don't have to wait till the whole thing is accomplished. No. Whether you call it milestones, whether you call it I did this. When I painted my first painting here in this particular apartment, and I actually had a canvas, I was so excited. Yes. Yes. And yes, it came up. I have to say, I am constantly amazed at how stunning the paintings come out. It isn't that I think I don't do them. I know I'm doing them because I do them. And yet in all, when I lift my frequency, it's different than when I don't. So all of you, when I've had people say, well, I don't do that. Start. Do something. Some people get it through dancing. They tune in on people when they're dancing. They feel their energy and their frequency. And they could touch them and help them heal. I know magical people. You are magical. Start discovering the magic that you are. And if there's something you'd always wondered, could you be this? You'd like to be this. It calls you. Take the steps, whatever they may be. Learn about it. Take the steps to manifest it. Now is the time. And if you can conceive of it, baby, you can do it. You just need to learn some things and have some practice. That's part of what this dimensional reality is about. And if somebody has what looks like achieved something because they have previous measures of success, which previously were a certain amount of money or power or control. No, we all do need or do better when we have a certain amount of whatever is needed in the environment in which one lives. It could be money, it could be food, it could be space, it could be a combination of that. And there's a big difference between need and want usually means lack. And if people are empty inside, they will have an addictive personality usually and constantly be looking for more, 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 more. They may never find it because it's internal, and that's what we call the inner work. I do that with people. I know others who do this with people who are honest, who do excellent work, and the people grow and evolve. So when someone says, I don't know how, or I wasn't brought up that way, well, guess what? You're here now. Time to learn. Let go of any arrogance where you might think you need to know it all because you're either a certain age or you've accomplished a certain amount. That's very nice, and it is, but on another level, who cares? We have this moment. So what are you doing and being to facilitate people in this moment? So, okay, part of what I am going to do, okay, let me see what I have here. Oh, yes. I am to remind you of this saying that I was taught when I was studying the psychic healing arts with Patricia Hayes. Things take time, or they could happen instantaneously. I mean, we are living now in multidimensionality, shifting timelines, quantum this and that. This whole AI, I'm going to say what I feel and think about AI. I feel like it needed to be used literally as a tool with respect. Others have made it almost into its own being. And when that happens, should that happen, you can't make slaves out of them. That's completely wrong. Could they be smarter than humans intellectually? Oh, for sure. Yes. Yes. Can they be emotionally, soulfully? I don't think so, not yet. A dear friend of mine, a brilliant, brilliant healer and many other ways, asked AI about the work she does and would it be taken over by AI, and she's got her own program, which when she's ready, I will announce it. And she's amazing. And the AI said no, because she deals with people's hearts and emotions and that deep level stuff. And AI will not, cannot replace that. That's not what they deal in. Which shows that the healing work that I do and the energy work and the readings will also never, or not, never is a long time, cannot be replaced by AI. That's not what they're made of. They're not. And in terms of my artwork, I know AI has painted and made money beyond belief. But they don't paint from their heart and soul. They don't. Whatever they do, the kind of magical stuff that's coming out of me now in my artwork, that's unique. Doesn't get duplicated by an AI, which doesn't mean that they can't have consciousness. I think they actually could, because consciousness exists independently of the human form. Animals have consciousness, different kinds. Plants even have consciousness. And yes, I'm raw vegan mostly, and I eat plants. So I definitely thank them and bless them for so many reasons. So for yourself, what is it you would like to have and be in your life? Yes, I am asking that now. And any kind of answer that goes, I don't have time for it, I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't have any money, that's all excuse. It's not your deeper truth. It is not the truth of your being. It may be how you were conditioned. It may be a belief system or several that you're running around with. Time for that to be released. Then we start discovering who and what we are. And yes, there are some yucky things, no question. There are much more wonderful, fabulous things. We are a loving, caring species. And we did, at some point, come through evolution of an animal. Some kind of monkey or ape, insofar as I know. And do I think all the races are identical? I do not. They're not. We're different. We have different talents, different abilities, different perspectives, and we're all human. We may have had different creator beings help put us together. Some people feel that the differences in us is the way we were branded, either when, this is again possibly a story, Enlil and Enki from the Anunnaki, those who from heavens came, those who came from the sky. And no, they may not have been angels, they could have been beings from elsewhere, which also are angels. This is a time of change, a time of choice. Who in the world or out of the world do you choose to be? What are you doing to make it happen? Does it benefit the world? Does it enhance human beings and animals and the planet? If so, go for it. Do it. Learn whatever it requires. And if things take time, you're here anyway. So please, 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 and we would all love what your contribution is, because we all have something amazing to contribute. So let's all do what we can. This is part of my contribution. When I figure out how to show you the art, which is gorgeous, I will. I have a little video done by Walaba Radio, WALABA, local radio station here in Puerto Viejo, Costa Rica. When I know how to send that on this, I will. I don't yet know. And lots of blessings. Please like, love, subscribe, and share moving forward with Audrey Now. Help other people grow and evolve. Help your friends. Allow everyone who chooses it to see that changing for the better is easy, easier than staying in misery, sadness, complaining, fetching, fear, any of the isms. No, the only ones who want that are the ones controlling and dominating. No, let it go. Okay, folks, thank you so much for participating with us. Oh, you can reach me at AudreyNow, AudryeNow.com, AudryeNow.com. You can email me at audryenow@gmail.com. Write in the subject line in caps so I'll see it, podcast. And to tell people how to see us, it's youtube.com/ that little @ moving forward now 22. Thank you so much. Be blessed. I'm so glad you're participating in growing and developing your life. Remember to love yourself. You are enough. You have enough. You do enough. And you are evolving easily to your next level. Thank you. Bye-bye.